Well, in Fox 5 Health News, anxiety, depression, and panic attacks are overwhelming a record number of college kids, and researchers say campuses need to embrace prevention and support new strategies in order to combat them.
Joining us now is Dr. Jennifer Caudle, a professor at Rowan University. So I graduated from college, and I saw some of these talking points we're going to go over, and I can remember just that anxiety. You're on your own for the first time ever.
No, it's really tough for a lot of college students, and one of the things that these researchers wanted to find out was they wanted to find out, okay, in college students, are there more mental health diagnoses, meaning are there more kids with mental health issues, and what's the rates of them getting help compared to before? It was over 2009 to 2015, over 400,000 kids were surveyed. The bottom line is they found that not only are mental health diagnoses higher now in kids in college, but kids are also getting help more now, which is interesting because it may make you say, well, you know, there's a lot more public awareness. There's less stigma about mental health. Are the numbers really different, or is it now more people are comfortable?
I mean, right, because when I was in college, however long ago that was.
Yeah, I'm not going to say that.
I'm not going to say either.
I think no one would come forward with stuff like this for the most part.
No, and sometimes
we're much more comfortable talking about it now.
Yeah, and sometimes I know in my situation, I actually saw something going on with my roommate, and I went to the guidance counselor saying, hey, you know, so
that's wonderful.
Sometimes you need to kind of step in, and maybe they didn't realize it was going on with them.
Well, and I'm glad that you actually talked about the stepping in thing because, you know, Steve, as you mentioned in the intro, colleges, this is kind of a wake-up call for them. They're putting in a lot of prevention techniques and things like that, but also there's a responsibility for parents and other colleagues and classmates. I think this is a great teaching point for parents as their kids they're probably in college now, or if they're going in the second semester, talk to your kids about the importance of getting help if you're not doing well. That's a really important sound piece, I think, you know?
Yeah, it's an emotional time for sure.
Yes.
All right.
Oh, yeah. And also, what the sound of a mother's voice could save a child's life. This is really fascinating.
Clean up your room. There's a fire.
Oh my gosh, okay.
Come to dinner.
I read this study with bated breath. So let me give you the background very briefly. We know that half of residential fires happen at night when people are sleeping. The fatality rate also during that time is 3 times higher than when people are awake. But furthermore, children 5 to 12 are less likely to wake up with a smoke alarm, that, you know, the beep, beep. They're less likely to wake up than people of other ages. So researchers, I know it's a lot of information, but the bottom line is researchers want to know, is there a better smoke alarm? Because we know how deadly these fires are. They happen at night. So what they tested was a mother's voice. Instead of the beep, 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 they said, Johnny, get up, go to the door, go outside, literally. And they found that kids responded, the children woke up far greater to their mother's voice than to the random beep, beep sound.
I mean, that makes sense. I think if you're a kid sleeping, I mean, even as an adult, you hear something like that, you just want to blot it out, especially if you're sound asleep, you're like, But if you hear the mom's voice, that would seem to be more effective.
Well, even today, I feel like I hear my mother's voice. I'm like, I'm here.
You got it. I'll be right there.
But you know, just very briefly, the implication is maybe there's a better way to have smoke detectors.
No, I think so.
And hopefully we can save more lives with sort of the information that we're gathering. Fascinating.
No, it's like car alarms, everything else. It becomes just this thing.
If it's a familiar noise that you feel concerned or compelled or something, then you're more apt to do something about it.
And interestingly enough, it didn't even have to, the mother didn't even have to say the child's name. It didn't matter whether they said the name or not. It was the mother's voice.
Yeah, makes sense. All right.
That's great. Thank you.
Call your mother too while we're at it.
Call your mom.
That's right.